from Basshole Studios in Hollywood, California.
Yo, what time is it?
You're listening to I'm a Basshole with Doug Bass. We've all been one.
He's an asshole.
So let's laugh about it. Now, here's your host, Doug Bass.
Hey, what's up, Bassholes? It's Doug Bass. Welcome to the Basshole Podcast. Thanks for joining us as always. We have a great show for you guys today. Make sure you subscribe on Spotify, the YouTube channel, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcast fix. Just do it. You know what to do. Our guest today is comedian Kristy Quinn. I'm excited to have her here in the studio. And, of course, we have DaRocha and Jessica Alaniz joining us here today on the podcast. Let's get into it. Hey guys, how's everyone doing today? Welcome to the podcast. Hey Kristy.
Hey Doug.
How's it going?
Good, how are you? Thanks for having me.
I'm good. I'm going to fix your camera real quick because, of course, it's slightly out of focus. There we go.
I look great.
You're too worried about Rob not having a hat.
Well, you know.
You didn't even think about anybody else.
Exactly.
How does Rob look?
Big. Oh, yeah. How do I look? Can I see how I look?
Yeah, you look
I look small.
What
because
a
you
face.
slouched. Because you
I'm
slouched
very
again.
tiny now.
That's why I
I gotta sit
said.
like.
I said sit up. I'm going to do your camera angle, and then you
There you
move
go.
around. This is what we just argued about before we started.
Get follow directions.
Now
Come on.
you know your frame and stay in it.
Okay.
Be your best
Stay.
actor. Come on.
All right. I'll
You
stay in
look
the
the most
scene.
uncomfortable,
Yeah.
which is great.
It is great.
Do you want me to adjust it, or are you going to be able to sit like that?
No,
the
it's
whole time?
fine.
He's got a stick in his ass.
It's okay.
You look awful.
It's all right.
All right, whatever. Kristy, thanks for coming into the podcast.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
this
of
is
course.
cool.
How are you doing?
I'm great.
Yeah?
I'm a little tired. I just got back from New York.
Yeah,
but
I saw that. You've
yeah.
Kristy's a comedian. She's been performing all over the place. It seems like New York. You were just there this past weekend, correct?
Yeah, I was there.
Who were you there with? You were there with was it Sean Porter and friends?
Yeah,
Was it-
Sean Porter.
Yeah.
There was a billboard of us in Times
I saw
Square.
that.
Yeah, it was
All right,
hilarious.
so
Wow.
how'd you guys pull that off?
I think Sean did it. I
yeah,
had
yeah.
nothing to do with
had
it.
nothing to do
We're
with
not
it.
that cool. Let's be honest.
That must have cost a nice little penny.
yeah,
imagine,
right.
right?
Had to have. I'm like, I didn't pay for it, but
Did
it was
y'all
cool.
Did y'all know what time it was gonna like be up?
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
I
at
love
like
that.
4 different times.
Was it's like a revolving like hour or something like that?
Yeah.
It was like so it's like you and then like an ad for like hand cream or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, right after it was like some weird engagement photo. I was like, this chalks up. This is awkward. But I like
that's pretty cool though. That like it gives people an opportunity to like have a billboard in Times Square for like 10 seconds or whatever. And
Yeah.
keep rotating. Yeah.
Thanks. It was
Check
cool.
it off the list.
That is amazing. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Did you take a picture in front of it?
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I took many.
Right? I would have stood there all day and got my
Right.
money's worth.
Hey, who is that?
Yeah, I was like,
Those
it's me.
people.
If I get a Basshole podcast, I'm gonna camp there overnight just to get my money's worth. If we have it for 4 hours, I'm standing there for 4 hours. That's what I do.
Exactly.
Yeah. So how did the show go in New York? Was that your first time performing in New York?
It was my third time. It was
Third time.
good.
All right.
We did West Side, and then I did Billy Lee's show the next night at City Winery.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was fun. It
Yeah.
was more of like a restaurant vibe,
Yeah.
the second show, so it was, but good crowd.
Yeah.
You never know with those. You're like, shit, am I going to bomb? You
Like,
know?
like the restaurant kind of thing.
Yeah, like the chairs were faced sideways, so
Right.
it felt weird, but it ended up really good. And then last night I flew home and did Levity Live
I
in
saw that.
Oxnard.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So you're going up all over the place. That's great.
Thank you.
You're just crushing it?
Not really. I mean,
At
I
least you're
never really
honest.
am.
Yeah.
That is hilarious. That is hilarious.
Not even close.
I
I'm
love
trying.
the honesty.
Hey,
Yeah.
she's getting out there. That's all.
That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, exactly. But are you doing like open mics still? Like, are you trying to like improve to get better? Because you're like out and you're like thrown out to the lions.
I know it's bad. I have like new set anxiety. Like I know I need to work on new shit.
Oh my
Right.
God.
I
yeah,
threw a
yeah.
few
Are you
The
hosting or are you doing like a feature? Yeah.
Both.
Both.
Yeah.
How much time?
I did 15 on the second show and 10 on the first.
Mm-hmm.
Do you just feel yourself going like in remote control mode, like
Yes.
I got to do the stuff that's gonna work. I'm too scared to.
I did throw in a few new jokes that worked, and I was very happy about that.
It's the greatest
best
feeling.
feeling.
Good.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
So.
There's a lot of anxiety. You're like, do I want to do this? I don't want to bomb.
Right,
My
right.
pictu's up on fucking. You know, like,
It's in Times Square.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like it's so
there's gonna
epic,
be
and then you
the one
bomb.
guy that saw the billboards and be like, "Hey, that wasn't funny. That
Yeah,
I saw you
yeah.
on time. That was a billboard
He's like,
worthy."
that chick sucked. Why am I here?
That one in the corner there.
All right, so New York, you did Levity Live.
Yeah.
You're also going to be performing on Netflix as a joke. Is that
Yeah.
is that
Oh my
right?
God.
At the Comedy Store for Alfred Robles?
Yeah, I'm gonna be hosting in the main room. I'm
That's
so
cool.
excited.
Nice.
Nice.
I know Alfred.
yeah?
yeah,
Really?
yeah.
He's
I performed with
awesome.
him. I've known him for a long time. Yeah,
Really?
real nice guy. Yeah.
Yeah, isn't he nice?
Yeah.
Love him. He's great. I was with him last night at in Oxnard at Lovely Live. So I
Yeah.
think I did really
Yeah.
thank God I did really well.
I
think
think
that's-
like, okay, good
Yeah,
choice.
because if I think I would have fucked it up, he would have been
Do
like,
you
yeah,
do a
I'll go
lot
with
of
someone
Latino
else.
material or?
No, but I can kind of cater it towards it's. I used
Yeah.
to be an alcoholic, so a lot of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
like hardcore. So they get it. You know?
That
Yeah.
is the culture. So
It
you're
is.
right, you've got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, we get you.
Oh, Jessica's camera.
Yeah, you gotta throw
Oh,
in
sorry,
like a
my
Dos
bad.
Equis and like like a little Corona reference. Or,
Yeah, exactly.
Pinata here and there. Yeah.
Yeah, you get it.
That's great. Now you're originally from Chicago. Is that
Yeah,
correct? I heard your little dialect there a little bit.
Everyone gives me shit for my
Accent.
accent. My accent.
The
Can you hear
A's,
it?
the A's.
I hear a
The
little bit,
hard
yeah.
A's.
Wait,
Yeah.
like Chicago, or the sub? Oh, nice.
Well, I lived downtown for like 10 years, but my parents are from the south side, the south suburbs. Yeah.
Okay.
Then I lived in like River North, Streeterville for 10 years, where I did a lot of partying.
I used
Yeah.
to live in River North.
A lot of partying, yes.
Yeah.
Christy's talked about her partying days. Right? We can get into maybe an asshole story or two.
There's a lot.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
I
All
love
right.
it.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot.
Yeah, oh, God. I'm not the sweet woman that appears in front of you.
The
She has a
Large.
past.
Dark past.
Yeah, we don't know the past Christy.
Yeah,
we just know.
thank God.
That's the sweet,
before,
the sweet
I
Christy
think you
everyone
should
loves.
tell everybody that before they start saying anything incriminating or that you don't want to get this on tape.
Well, yeah, that's very well. Christy did the.
think about where you're gonna
Christy
tell.
did the Basshole show at the Bourbon Room, but she did not do a story.
That's
She just did
right.
a regular spot.
That was fun.
Yeah, and you were great, and the Bourbon Room was fun and everything. But yeah, we still need to have you on the live show with the
Yeah.
storytelling. I know the scheduling has been kind of rough because you're so busy and booked. I'm surprised
Yeah,
we even
you're
got you
New
on this
York.
podcast.
How dare you?
Flew in from New York.
but
I went to
sometimes-
Levity, got a
Right.
podcast to do. What else you got?
Yeah.
What else you doing today?
Yeah, what do you
'Cause
got?
sometimes people's Basshole stories differ from the live show to the podcast because they're like, "Oh, I'm being recorded for this. Now I'm going to watch what I say."
And,
Oh,
and
really?
if
What
you-
does it matter? It's all the same.
well,
right?
because they're like their mom is listening or some
Oh,
shit.
my
Their
mom
mom.
knows.
mom or an ex-husband
Yeah, exactly.
or like
I don't wanna
like
People
be
say-
mean about it.
People say incriminating things sometimes, and they're just like, "Oh fuck."
yeah,
take
like one
that
person
out."
gave another person AIDS.
Right?
Yeah,
It was one time.
We also
That's all
don't want to get
people
sued.
remember
We
about
don't.
kidding.
We don't want to get sued on this show either.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want that to happen.
No, exactly.
No.
What was this? So YouTube, you're a big YouTuber as well, right?
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say big. I have like 12,000
That's,
subscribers.
that's better
that's
than
good.
I'm a
fucking-
partner.
You're monetizing. That's great.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's
Now,
cool.
like you do, like mainly like gamer kind of videos. Like you're a big gamer. Is that,
I'm not.
is that
I
what-
suck at gaming.
Really? But
So-
how did you get into like YouTube
I love
gaming
that.
videos?
No, I actually hate
You're a
it so
successful
much.
gamer YouTuber,
Yeah.
but
What
I hate
do?
gaming.
You're a successful bowler.
Yeah, I'm a bull rider. Do a couple things. No,
Yeah.
so my boyfriend Bobby Crosby, he has 1.5 million subscribers.
Wow,
So he
Bobby
got
Crosby.
me into it. Hey,
All right.
Bobby Crosby.
I gotta follow him.
He's a nice guy. He also wrote "Marry Me" with J-Lo, the movie, the rom-com.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
He's awesome. He's a
All
nice
right.
guy. So he got me into YouTube.
Yeah.
Where's your boyfriend?
Yeah.
He's of course he's a nice guy, right?
Yeah,
He's a fucking horrible
Hey, but he's
boyfriend.
a dick.
Yeah, real
They
nice
got
guy,
me
but
into
he's,
YouTube, so he's okay.
Yeah.
he beats me, but whatever.
Yeah, just with a stick. It's
Yeah,
fine.
it's-
It's fine. It doesn't hurt too
So
bad.
not on the
So your
face.
boyfriend got you into YouTube.
Yeah.
And he's a gamer as well. Like
He
as well
sucks
as
at
a
it,
writer?
too, which is
He
really
sucks at
funny.
it. So you could be a really horrible gamer, but have a successful gaming YouTube
it.
channel.
He's got this voice, and he wrote a book on YouTube because he's literally a genius. Like his family, he's really, really smart. So he wrote a book on it. He studied the algorithm for years. Like I
Right.
give him so much credit. He put a lot of time into it. He did it for like 12 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he finally figured it out. And so he got me to start doing it. And we figured out gaming was the easiest way to get followers because
Yeah.
there's barely any editing and it's easy.
Right.
So you're not doing like all these skits, new ones each week with
Yeah,
different editing.
scripts
It's
and
just
editing, effects, actors, all that
it's
stuff.
how yeah. So you just bang out the gaming videos.
So what do you do?
upload.
You play a video game and you have like your video of you commenting like while you're playing it, like Mario
Do
Brothers.
you guys have a whiteboard?
we do. How'd you know?
Because
You
always
peering in my
geniuses.
bushes?
No.
It's okay if you are.
That's That's always
I'm
a
into
sign
it.
of a genius when they have a whiteboard and they're writing ideas down. And it's like a beautiful mind.
In
He's
every
figuring out the
movie.
algorithm. He's like, titties, gaming.
Yeah.
Either that or they write on a window for some
Right.
reason.
Yeah.
Well, that's only when they're manic.
Or they
Exactly.
don't have access to a whiteboard. They're
Exactly.
like, this window will do.
Yeah,
We'll wash it
their
later.
bathroom mirror.
We'll wash it later.
Every
yeah.
single cop in every movie, he's like has it everywhere, just like a
Yeah,
whiteboard.
serial killers too.
Yeah.
So.
Oh,
Yeah.
like so did toddlers. So
I
is that,
picture-
like,
It's like, don't you have a piece of paper, bro? Like, you gotta write on my window.
I almost picture your
Damn it.
boyfriend like that meme from Sunny in Philadelphia with Charlie, where all the
He's like-
lines are pointing and stuff, and he's just like,
He's
this is
Rain
the
Man.
algorithm.
He's
It's
Rain
like,
Man,
Yeah,
basically.
exactly.
So he's the Rain Man of YouTube and gamer
Yeah.
videos. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you go on, you film yourself playing a game, and you like talk shit, or like what do you do on there? Like
So basically, yeah, the whole thing is talking the whole time because he realized it. Like people drop off when you stop talking. It's actually really funny. Good,
so they're
smart
obsessed with
stuff.
this game, whatever game. it's like
Yeah,
that you
and they're
play.
usually younger.
yeah.
So like you
Teenagers and shit. Yeah.
just teenagers and shit, and like you just play it. And I like so if you like cater to get paid better,
Right.
if you don't swear and stuff and act like a total. That's why I hated it in the beginning because I do
Yeah,
stand up and I'm not a.
You're
Well,
like-
I'm kind of a nerd, but you have to be essentially like a big nerd
You're
because
playing
you're
like a character
gosh
of
dang
yourself.
it,
Yeah.
It's like, oh, so I cringed for like months
That's
doing
funny.
it,
That's
but
amazing, though.
yeah, but it
See,
works.
that's interesting.
So
'cause-
it's your
That's
voice, and
wild.
you're
Yeah.
like, oh, why isn't X working? And like,
Yeah,
this is
and my
stupid.
picture, it's like my face. You
Oh,
know?
and
Yeah,
your
yeah.
face is there.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
yeah.
the videos in the background, right? And you're like a little square in the
Yeah,
side.
exactly.
Yeah.
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 And
it's-
those kids are ruthless on there, dude.
Oh,
They're
I've
the
been
most
lucky,
evil
but they
people.
can be mean.
No,
Like, I'm
they're-
gonna find you and kill
When
you.
I
I'm
used to
like,
game,
They
like,
take it
Jesus.
hardcore.
The,
Shit.
the
Yeah.
racial
Stop it.
slurs, the racial slurs are like next level.
That is interesting though. So like your boyfriend
Yeah.
figured out this algorithm how to
Yeah.
do this, and it's like it's probably not the first thing anyone would think of. Like unless
Right.
you really are into the games, it's like, oh yeah, I have a passion for doing it. It's like I want to make a sketch that's funny and creative,
Right,
but
right,
no
that's
one's
what
gonna
I-
watch it. You know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah.
Exactly. That's where we
Yeah.
fall into that category.
Yeah.
Right now, our sketches that we've done.
And no one's gonna
Exactly.
yeah, and then the
I'm
editing.
crushing it on that.
Yeah,
I
I did
figured
one
out the
sketch.
algorithm to not get followers. That's what I have. A
You
whole
should
big
go. You should
setup.
go
That's your
play
skill.
Xbox and
Yeah.
just sit there with
I'm still in the three figures of followers. I'm like, yes,
exactly.
on my YouTube.
That's the same thing with this show. No one wants to watch this show.
It's hard
Maybe
to
if we
get it
play.
going.
Maybe we play
Well,
a video game
yes.
underneath.
Let's do
the
it.
show.
Let's talk to kids, and we'll get
Mario.
kids on.
Hey kids, this is
Yeah.
what an asshole is.
Yeah. You're looking
Basshole.
at it. Yeah.
Basshole.
So it's not a
Not.
bad word.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, so do you play just on your own or with people?
I've played with him. I also play with my friend Heidi. You know, my friend Heidi Langenfeld. She's a comic. Because it's just better to have another person with banter. Otherwise, it's
Yeah.
torture.
You're just like talking to
And what are you
yourself.
guys saying? Like, what game are you playing?
So my game was Mario Super Sluggers. I also played some MLB
Super Sluggers.
games. Yeah, so it's easy. All you have to do on the Wii, like you flip
that's
your wrist,
Wii.
so you don't even have to know like the controls. Because I'm like, I'm not.
Oh,
Is
nice.
Wii is
Okay.
still popular?
I guess.
I didn't know they still sold
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, we got
Do
it
you
on
have to-
eBay.
Do you have
That
to?
is-
Do you have to like get the latest games and play like all like the latest things? Is that what you have to do pretty much?
You can. That's another way because anything current obviously
Right,
gets
right.
views. But if you play old school stuff too, they love
They
that.
love that, yeah.
This
That's
is
just-
retro.
Right? Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Vintage. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
insane to me because when I was growing up, we would all sit in a room like just a bunch of dudes like waiting our turn to play.
Yes, yeah,
And
yeah.
we hated it. And we would watch someone else play, but it was just like this long, drawn out game.
And you'd yell at the guy that
Yeah,
sucked
and
or
then,
whatever.
and then someone would not want to like relinquish or like we made a rule like you win 3 in a row. That means you're
That's the
out.
same
like,
thing. People just watch people online. now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And now
They
that's
don't
what
even
my
wanna
nephew
play.
does. My
No one
nephew's
gets
been
together
doing
to
that.
play like at someone's
It's
house.
so
anymore.
weird. That
Isn't it weird?
Yeah, he just watches like Mr. Beast or whatever, just like
Yeah. Oh,
whatever
Mr.
video
Beast
game.
is
Like,
the big one.
and then they're like doing this thing, and I'm like, you're just watching someone play. This
Yeah.
is your enjoyment.
Well, yeah, like the
Crazy.
kids don't get together and play video because now everything's online
Yeah.
versus each other and whatever Wi-Fi.
I mean,
and
I'll
everything,
look
yeah.
up stuff if I can't figure it out. I'll like look up a
too.
YouTube or whatever, and it gives me a little tutorial or whatever, so I can figure it out. But other than that, I want to just play. I don't want to watch other people play.
I don't even watch myself. I don't even get it.
You're not even good though. You
No, I
said, right?
suck,
I'm
yeah.
not good at it. I tried to get in. I
horrible.
tried to get into it a little bit during pandemic, but I don't know. I gave up. I was
Yeah,
like,
it's hard.
Back to porn.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Back to
found
the
myself-
easy stuff.
I was
Back to
like,
the things I know
if I
best.
found myself playing a game for like 3 hours, I'm like, oh my god, there's so many other things I should be doing. With my
Yeah.
life.
Holding onto my joystick.
Oh, and it takes
Something, yeah.
time. It takes a long. He's
Yeah.
been doing it for 12 years, and he finally hit it. So
Good for
That's
you guys.
amazing.
That's awesome.
It's hard,
wow.
you know?
I gotta fucking start playing video.
I think it's too late for you, bro.
No, it's not. It's not.
What do
dude.
you have? You have an Xbox. What do you have? Is that what you
I
have?
have an Xbox, man.
Yeah.
Show
Yeah.
me Xbox.
Bring it
Tell
out.
Jill that you're gonna quit your job and just sit there and
She'll
play
play
video
Yeah.
games.
Xbox.
I'll
Okay,
bring
why would I do that?
Because you gotta commit to the time.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
need
It's
all day.
torture.
No, no.
Yeah, day and night.
I would only play like what game? Dude, can't even feel like the Batman game, Arkham.
I don't even know that
See,
one.
that's
Oh,
not
that
gonna
was-
get. That's not
oh,
gonna get
so
the followers.
cool.
I liked Zelda.
So-
Remember Zelda?
Oh,
Yeah,
old school
that was the
Zelda?
game.
Oh my God, maybe I could
Yeah.
do Dr. Mario.
Dude,
I used to
yeah.
play
There you go.
Quake. That was my game. Like,
Oh,
on the
I
computer,
remember that
Quake.
one.
Why don't you dress
Yeah.
up as like Dr. Mario and play?
I know.
I've done that. I did that on my
it's
channel.
me, Mario.
Yeah, they loved
That
it.
would no. The Italians would get mad and then
Yeah, they'd
letters
be
would
like,
get canceled and like,
Yeah.
we don't talk like that.
I have a feeling the cops.
It's
I have a
me.
feeling the cops would show up at your house and be like, "What's going on here?"
We
They'd
did
be
check
like, "Why is
around
this
for
man?"
rooms.
Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing, sir?
There's a lot of kids following you. Why is that?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a
That's,
YouTuber.
That's a weird
They're
thing.
like, sure,
Love me. They
YouTuber.
love me.
Yeah, kids love you.
Exactly.
That's someone that doesn't have kids should ever say.
Yeah.
Kids just love
It's
me.
just wrong to say that now.
Ron,
You can't even say you love
to me.
kids, but yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, Kristy, since you are a comic, you have some asshole stories, some
Yeah.
basshole stories, I'm sure. Is there anything that you feel, a story that you feel comfortable sharing on the podcast, obviously, which people will watch
God,
and
yeah.
judge you?
Oh, I don't
possibly?
care. Everyone knows I was insane. I was a bartender
Yeah.
for a long time. So
Bartender
of course
where?
I did in Chicago.
In Chicago,
wow.
okay.
The River North Strip, like
River North, good area.
Citizen,
I used to
Epic.
live there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I'm like thinking of like Butch McGuire's, like all
Oh
those
my!
places.
I know where that.
You
yeah,
may have
yeah.
served Jessica in the past.
I wouldn't
Oh,
remember
God.
it.
I would love it if she was an asshole to Jessica.
That
and
would be
Jessica,
great.
I was thinking, I remember you.
Let's pretend that that's going to happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Like, you know what? I'm that girl in that story.
Yeah,
That's me.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah. No, I loved it. I was good at it because I have OCD, so everything was on point.
Did you had fun bartending? You liked it.
I
Yeah.
loved it.
Yeah.
It was because like it's kind of like stand up. Like you're not thinking about stuff when you're doing it. I like being on my feet, so I love it.
I don't mind it
super
either.
fun,
Yeah,
right?
It's fun.
Yeah.
But the drinking does, like, I know you don't drink anymore. But like
Yeah.
the drinking can, like, yeah, you get tired of.
So
seeing,
you get shit faced while you were like
Blackout drunk.
blackout. So like the
Many
next.
times.
Oh my God, that's
They
horrible.
couldn't fire me 'cause I was so good.
Yeah.
No,
Or
during, before.
work. During, before,
Yeah.
after. Yeah.
I used to work at this one bar across from the Board of Trade, and
Mm.
there was no food, and the traders would come in at like noon. It was just me and another girl, and it
Right.
was
Oh my God, they probably went
chaos.
crazy.
Just
Yeah.
oh, it was insane. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was. Yeah, and then we worked at this place called English. Hey, Danny Alonzo, which was like my first shout out. Danny, he's still a good friend. And I remember once we got so drunk, they told us we couldn't drink anymore, which we knew that wasn't,
Yeah.
you know,
Like,
true.
okay, we don't drink anymore.
Slap on the wrist. Yeah.
And so we figured out, you know, a loophole to start bringing our own booze. So me and my friend, her name was Addie, not short for Adderall. Her name was Addie.
Adderall.
Yeah. And I told her, I was like, listen, I got a fifth of Jack Daniels in my purse. Meet me in the bathroom. There's like this employee bathroom, you know, because if they're not going to let us take shots, we're going to do it.
Yeah.
And so she kicks the door open. I'm on the toilet, and the manager sees me at that second taking a pull of Jack on the
my
toilet.
God.
I love that so much.
You get written up. You get fired. Or
No.
They don't say anything.
He was like, Kristy, are you serious? Because we were friends.
right,
you know, I was
right.
always friends with management.
Yeah.
And I was
That's a
getting
great
That's
boss.
fine.
Oh, yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Yeah, he's like,
Give it
Kristy.
to me.
Give me a slug.
Are
Yeah.
you not sharing?
I would be like so proud. I was determined. I made a plan. Look at that, like follow
Yeah.
through.
I was like, and I bought it.
quality.
I'm not even stealing.
Yeah, you're not
Yeah.
stealing
I'm
from the
not
bar.
stealing from work. What do you want from me?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
You want me to drink here?
Yeah. Because like we just couldn't do it sober at the end. It was especially like late at night. It was torture. So
Yeah,
we were
you gotta
just
take a nip here and there every now and then.
Yeah,
I don't do
yeah.
that really. I mean, once in a while, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would be shit faced.
I like to focus.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's too busy to even do that. It's
Totally.
Just like,
I don't think I could
like
do
the
it
I like
now.
the after shift drink. I don't mind that. That's where it gets
Yeah.
dangerous though. Because like if you like for me, like I do the early shift sometimes. Then I'm like, all right, I'm like done by 10:30. Then I'm like,
Yeah.
well, I'm here. You know,
Right,
and it's like,
right.
Might as
and
well.
that's when you become an alcoholic. You know?
because you're like I can relax and then it's like oh god it's so
free.
nice.
Oh, I might as well.
Everyone's doing it.
I
Exactly.
feel like
My
people
friends
buy
are
you
here.
drinks too. They're like, oh, you just got off. Let me buy you something.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
Alright.
And then
It
the
gets-
shots come out and then
it's-
you're
Yeah.
dr-
It's
in an
dangerous.
alley somewhere.
At times, I
like,
try to
"God."
just leave. I try to go out the back
Yeah.
door. I'm like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Oh,
But-
my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your story is your bartending
Mm-hmm.
River North.
One of my favorite
Yeah.
stories. This was it was the last thing I remember. It was I used to lie and tell people it was my birthday because I'd get so drunk. They'd be like, "Why?" I think it's my birthday. No, I was just an alcoholic at that point.
That's
I remember one
I think
time.
that's every
That's so
girl.
funny though that everybody's like, oh, okay, that's
Yeah,
fine then.
yeah.
Right.
It was
It's
like,
my birthday.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
Let
then
me
they
see
buy
your
me
ID.
extra shots. Yeah,
Yeah, they're like, all right, fair
yeah.
enough.
Oh my God. But so the English was this like 3-level bar. It was like, it turned into a nightclub at night, and it's closed down now. Most places I worked at are closed down now, probably because of me. But we had like, it was 3 levels. And I remember I went on the 2nd level and I was hammered. I think it might have been St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
And we had like 12 beers on tap, and something came over me. And I went behind the bar and I put every beer on tap on, and I ran my mouth under all of the beers.
Oh, my God.
And then I was like, I'm out of here. And then I just left. And they found me outside, like next to a dumpster. I was like, I'm good here, guys.
And, then,
I'm good.
and the taps are still like running as you left. I'm guessing.
I don't even
you don't
know.
even know. Yeah.
Wow. You didn't lose your
Wow.
job after that?
They were like, Chrissy is so fun.
yeah, they were
right?
like, I think I got promoted. That's the one.
I think they
career.
high-fived you at
Yeah.
the end. Or?
I mean,
Yeah.
it does
They're
make
like
sense for like
epic.
Chicago, like
Yeah.
that neighborhood. It's like, I
Yeah.
mean, like the people probably were like, wow, this is awesome.
Yeah,
we love
yeah.
this girl.
Party
Yeah,
trick.
This
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah.
sound like an asshole story though, because it is a party trick, and
It
it's like,
is.
and I think your boss was more like, "That's cool, whatever." Like you didn't even get fired. That's
I know.
insane to me. Like,
Yeah, like-
and then you left the taps probably on.
Yeah. It's amazing what you
Dude,
can get away
I'd be
with.
like, "Fuck that! You're out of here, dude.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
even care."
Do you think those kind of things would fly today? Like, how many years ago was this?
God, I don't know. I was probably like,
It depends on where.
no, I was
feel like
young.
I feel like it could still though.
I watched Bar
Yeah.
Rescue.
Small
Yeah.
town.
I watched Bar
Yeah.
Rescue, and fucking
That's
this
true.
shit still happens. You know,
John
like,
Taffer
Yeah.
comes in and saves.
Yeah,
her.
like,
if
there's
management
always somebody
likes you,
drunk,
they're like,
yeah.
it's fine.
Especially if your sales are high. My sales were through the roof. So
Yeah.
they're like,
exactly. You
Well,
can do
this-
whatever the fuck you
yeah.
want.
And people will probably come in. They're like, "Is Christy
Exact-
working?" You never
regulars.
know what she's gonna do.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
always a good time.
It was a party. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you get it.
People are taking pictures of there. She doesn't even know.
Yeah, I wouldn't even care. I'm
You're
like,
like a Chicago attraction. Though.
yeah.
You're on some
Oh,
like
you
you're on
guys know
some
Kristy?
you're on some like you're on some tour like brochure like stop into this bar and see this
Have you looked
bartender.
up Yelp reviews with your name on?
Oh, yeah, they're all great.
Yeah.
It's like
Best
number
bartender
one.
ever.
Someone the other day was like, "Do you think people are still talking about you
Yeah.
at the bars?" So I'm like, I hope so.
Yeah, because
Probably.
some people have those memories that they'll never forget that.
Yeah.
That's like
Telling
a
their kids.
even if
The
they're like
legend of
even if they were like
Yeah.
visiting Chicago that weekend and they're like, oh my
Yeah.
god, you remember the time that bartender?
That'd be
just
so
fucking-
funny.
Yeah, she was just wild.
That's
Yeah.
their vacation.
If you're
memories.
Chicago
Yeah.
and there's a little girl and they'll be like, yeah, it's like, yeah, we named my daughter after you. Do you remember that shit? It's like
Is her name Blackout Drunk? That's good. That's good.
Kristy Blackout.
Yeah.
That's her
yeah.
name.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
We named her by your name and what's your favorite thing to do.
That's
funny.
I felt bad though because I remember one time too. So you know how do they make you roll silverware?
At the Improv?
Yeah.
No, I don't even know if we have silverware.
Okay, so you're like we make everyone eat with their hands.
You guys have silverware.
You have forks for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
We have a I think we have a fork.
I think you have
One
those
fork.
knives.
Just
But we don't
Yeah.
have no.
One fork that everyone
Yeah.
uses.
One
We
for
have-
the comics,
We
one
have
for guests.
paper napkins, so no, it's not like we don't need. Yeah, people are like, hey, can I have a fork? Let me see.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
that,
When I
We
first
don't
ended,
roll
we had to
anything.
roll stuff.
The only thing
Yeah.
that's rolled there is a joint, probably in the alley.
Exactly. Yeah. It's gone by now. But no, we had to. When I first started, I was a server too before I bartended, and girls would always leave the silverware at the end of the night because I was actually responsible for as drunk as I would get, and I'd always do the silverware. But one night there was so much. There was like 4 bins. You know how it is after
Yeah.
like a Saturday night. And I got drunk as hell and I couldn't do it because it wasn't my job. So I went to the dumpster out back and I tossed all of it.
And
All of
you
the
threw it. You
silverware?
just threw it
And you
out.
still didn't get fired.
Well, they didn't know.
Oh.
The next day they were like, "Where's all the silverware?" I'm
That's
like,
pretty
"I don't
good.
know."
That's an
That's
asshole.
pretty good.
What is it?
Where's by the way,
Why can't
Oh,
anyone
man.
eat? But in my defense, it wasn't even my job, and those assholes left me to do it all.
Oh,
you
you're like
rather
dirty assholes.
than
Yeah.
I would have like paid like the dishwasher or something. Here's 20
they were
bucks.
all gone.
They were all gone. Jeez. I mean, I've thrown away like a fork or like
Yeah.
a little sauce dish or something like that. And then I'm like, oh fuck, I feel bad. And then I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm not going in the
Yeah,
trash to get it. But a whole fucking bin of silver, you just throw it.
That's
I was
so
so
amazing.
pissed off because you know when you're fed up Saturday
Yeah.
night club people.
did
You're
someone
just,
get fired? Someone had to get fired.
don't
Did
know.
they watch
dude.
video or anything?
But it was one time. No,
They
the
didn't have-
cameras didn't work.
They didn't have video.
They didn't pay for that. The owners were
jeez.
blackout too. They didn't
This is
know.
before video time.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. This is like, did Bar Rescue ever show up or
Never.
no?
Never.
Oh man, you would be great on that.
It was a fun shut it down. Yeah, shut it down.
Fucking John Taffer. I used to watch that show all the
I
time.
still
Still
do.
watch it,
It's-
yeah.
Isn't it fun?
half of the
I
bars,
love the formula of it, but
Yeah.
like,
half the
more
bars
than
he's
half.
rescued.
Yeah.
Like,
No, rescued.
Yeah, rescued. Yeah, they have shut down.
Yeah,
they
I
last
know.
like a year, and then they're like, we're done.
He
You know?
always
Yeah.
makes them like completely different. It'll be like a
Right.
Mexican restaurant. He's like, now it's an oyster bar.
Right.
I'm like, what?
I'm like, what
You
are you
don't know how to
The
do
owner's
that.
like, no, you don't understand. We're a dive bar with like,
Right.
you know, like
That's
like
their
hot
thing.
dogs and shit. He's like, well, now you're gonna be a bratwurst bar.
That's pretty
like,
good.
you know,
That sounds like him.
shut down.
Have you seen the hotel rescue ones?
I have
like the
not. No,
hotel
I have not
rescue.
seen that.
Oh,
I've
I'd
not
like to
seen that.
watch
Who
that.
re-
That
who-
sounds
who
fun.
rescues that?
I have no clue.
You don't know. It's not a.
Not as famous as
It's not
John
as famous as
Bring it
John
up, then.
Taffer.
Because it's the same concept. So I want to be a part
I
of
have
that, though,
I have
right?
John Taffer's book autographed by him.
Do
Actually.
you
Do
really?
you?
Yeah,
That's funny.
I
I
went
feel
to-
like he would be nice in person.
I went to an event and
Oh,
he
yeah,
was he was
yeah,
at
he
the
brought
he was at the
this.
Grove one day and he happened to be there.
That's
and
funny.
Yeah, he was selling books and
He's-
making drinks for
I just
people and
think he's
shit.
very
And I was like, I have a picture.
You
disingenuous.
should have been like,
Yeah.
send it back.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
every show's the same when the formula comes in, he just yells at everybody, and you're not doing this right. And
The
it's
best- the
just
best-
so irate.
Wait,
It's
did
like,
you ever
just
watch?
got here,
Did you
man.
ever watch? Did you ever watch the bar rescue where he went to Dimples in Burbank? Remember that place?
Yeah.
No, we
Yes,
went
I
to
remember.
Burbank. That's
Did
funny.
you-
Got shut
So
down.
you guys weren't here at this time.
Yeah.
Dimples was a legendary karaoke dive bar in Burbank.
Blowjob?
Across from Warner Brothers Studio.
Blowjob.
And everyone went there, like TV actors, like everyone used to go there.
Britney Spears. I saw Britney Spears there one time. She was there with
Dennis
Olivia Newton.
Haskins, Mr. Belding.
Belding was always
a
there. Mr.
regular
Belding was
there.
It
always
was
there.
the spot.
We would hang out.
Yeah.
I got drunk with that guy so many
Oh,
times.
so did
It's
I. We had the
hilarious.
same agent.
It was
yeah.
so weird. It was so weird watching that show and then be like, Belding's drunk.
Yeah, oh, and he was so perverted, and then he'd be like, "Hey," he'd be like, "Blowjob shot." Not just
Yep.
him, but the owner of the
The
place,
owner, Mr. Dimples.
Any girl that we brought there,
Yep.
or whatever, they'd just be like, "Blowjob shot, blowjob shot."
What?
blowjob,
Those are whipped
blowjob,
cream,
blowjob."
So,
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
I had
Yeah.
I had one
And
of
then
my
he'd laugh
I
and
had
be
one of
like
my
this creepy
birthdays
guy.
at Dimples, and yeah, like the Mr. Dimple came out, and they
Mr.
I think that was his name. I
Sounds
don't
so
know.
creepy.
Literally, yeah, inappropriate old man. He would like touch all the girls and stuff like that, and then like yeah, they would put you on stage, and he'd be like blow. They do the whipped cream in a shot
Yeah.
glass, and then he'd be like he'd ask someone to come do it, and like all the girls were like, and my
No,
wife.
the girls would always do it.
Yeah.
All the girls would run. Young
Well,
girls, free drinks.
I mean, like I had people that were like, I don't know about this, you know.
Yeah,
well, people that had dignity probably would.
Right, right.
You know,
These
or
were
older.
all my friends at my birthday, and I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about this. That's hilarious.
But now looking back, this guy should have been me too, like immediately.
Oh
he
God! Do you
probably
know how many
was.
people
Oh, my
in
God.
the
Probably
bar
was.
industry we could have done that to?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's why I probably got shut down.
It
Oh
was
my
sad.
God.
It was when that place got
You would have
closed down.
girls living with them that were
Yeah.
waitresses. And,
Now it's
Oh,
a
yeah.
now it's a Whole Foods. That place.
yeah, it is. I go to that Whole Foods all the time.
Yeah.
I forgot that it was
I
Dimples.
will say that when that shut down though, it was kind of sad because it was like another piece of LA history was just gone.
Yeah,
And,
Yeah.
like, those times are just gone, dude.
It's
Like,
weird,
was-
isn't it?
I'm so glad we were able to go to that place.
I used to,
while it was around.
yeah, and they would give you like
Yeah.
that's how
They
old
gave
we
you
are.
a CD with the video of you
yeah,
singing karaoke.
just-
on
yeah,
it.
Oh my
exactly.
God!
I still
that's
have
old
it. I have it
school.
in a box. In my
I have
room.
I
Yeah.
have it somewhere too.
I got
but
pictures
I
from
would
it
always
everywhere.
do "Baby Got Back" and
That was your song.
"Bust a Move."
And the good thing is they had all these props like all around the restaurant that you just take and put into your like
Oh,
karaoke act.
different time. People wear different hats and get lice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
it was great.
It was great.
It was
man.
great.
Best of times.
Yeah.
Best of times.
Belding would do coke off like a blow up guitar.
Oh, there was a lot of cocaine
So much
being done there.
cocaine. So
Yeah.
much.
Yeah,
And
Britney
it-
Spears there was like
Yeah.
at the time, like
Yep.
Baby was out,
She would
whatever.
go
Yeah,
there.
yeah, she would.
Baby,
Yeah,
baby.
That's
That is
funny.
the name.
yeah, whatever it's called. I don't know. Like, hit me one more time. Yeah, hit me one more time.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the equivalent of Dimples now? Like, what bar would be that? Like Barney's Beanery? Would that
No.
be?
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
Barney's is still kicking.
Barney's is
Yeah,
a different
it's
beast.
got a
It's
new-
different. It's very
different beast.
Dimples was one of a kind. And then they did do Bar Rescue. I don't think they changed anything about it, really.
Yeah, they just changed the sign.
Like, do you remember that episode? Like, they went in.
Yeah, they
I,
tilted it.
I saw parts of it.
I remember there
works.
was so much shit on the walls and the ceilings, like anything, like if you put like people's garages, things in people's garages, and just like plastered them the ceiling and the walls, it was a fire hazard. It really was.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Hilarious.
But like
definitely.
he
A lot
made
of-
he made them take everything down. And then like Mr. Dimples was like, well, that's going back up. That's going back up.
Mr. Dimples.
So I think by the time that they like,
Mr. Dimples.
I don't know his name. What was it called? I think he had a shirt.
I think his name was Senor Dimples.
I think
was
he had a
Latino.
shirt that said Mr.
Senor
Dimples. I don't
Dimples
know.
for sure.
But I think they changed some of it, and then like he just put it all back the way it was. You know.
I mean, that was the hot spot for a while. They tried to do
was,
comedy
dude.
there for a while.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, it was horrible.
It was great.
Because they didn't have a lot of, they also didn't have like foot traffic there. So if you went there, it was
That's where
basically
you're
because you
going.
were driving.
That
there.
was one of the best
yeah.
places in the valley.
Now there's
for,
foot traffic.
for a time, I would say, in that era.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah.
man. I mean, for a long, I think it was at least for 3 decades, maybe, or 2 decades at the moment. Yeah, something like that.
Rest in
20
peace,
something
Dimples.
years.
Yeah.
It's weird that I have no like, because that's how I used to meet people in Chicago, like the bar world, you know. So and like that's how I met friends. And now here I came out here sober.
Yeah.
And I was like,
how many years have you been
"Hey."
sober? Now?
June 24th, it'll be 6 years.
6 years.
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
Thanks, yeah.
That's great.
Pretty crazy.
So you meeting people at bars. you know,
Yeah.
that used to be like.
So how do you meet people
Thanks.
now? Like raw
Comedy.
dog? Like,
Comedy.
She's got a boyfriend. She doesn't need to meet anyone.
Yeah.
no, not raw dog like that. Come on.
How else would people take the phrase raw dog? Like,
Sometimes you just raw
It's my
dog
favorite
life.
phrase.
What is that?
That's
Raw
true.
dog?
Yeah, you're not on the fucking
An
internet.
uncooked
You're just
hot
real interaction.
IRL. They call
Yeah.
that.
IRL.
Meeting someone in IRL in real life.
In real life.
In real life?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you
Oh,
know
okay.
that?
I thought that was like an IRL code or
No,
something.
no.
like that.
People are like, I'd really like to meet someone IRL.
Yeah, they do. That's what they
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying now.
Too much-
I say that
What's
now.
this other one? Touch grass. You guys know this one?
What's that?
No, what's that?
That
You
sounds
don't know touch
inappropriate.
grass?
That sounds inappropriate.
It means it's what the kids are saying.
That's
It means you need to get
Yeah,
outside.
That's something Mr. Dimples
Oh,
used to
you
do.
need
I
to
think.
touch
grass.
Touch
Yeah.
grass.
Blowjob shot or touch grass?
Yeah,
Which
pick
one would you
one.
like?
Pick one.
What? Sir, what? I just want to sing.
Yeah. Thought this was a karaoke bar.
Sit down.
Yeah, sit down and shut up.
Shut up.
Get in
and
that
sing.
cage and sing. What is touch grass? What is that?
So it means you're just supposed to go outside.
And touch grass?
I get. I don't know because everyone's on their phones all day. So some young kids will be like,
I haven't
"Bro,
heard
you
that.
need to touch grass. Like
Oh,
go outside,
man.
get some fresh air."
I
I'm
kind of
like,
hate that.
I hate it too.
I kind of like it.
It's
You like it?
what?
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about it. I'm
It
still
sounds
thinking about
like
it.
an interesting insult. Like,
Yeah.
hey, go touch grass.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like
Yeah.
kiss my ass, you know.
Yeah.
Touch
or-
grass.
I'm
Yeah,
just
that's-
picturing. I'm
Sit on it,
picturing.
Ralph.
I'm picturing the young kids saying it to me, and I'm just like, "The fuck are you?"
grass.
Touch grass. Like, that's what I'm
Touch
picturing.
grass.
Some asshole kid saying it to me.
Right? You're like, no, I'm not
Why
gonna
is the
touch
kid
it.
got to be an asshole? What if he's giving you good advice?
Just touch
Yeah, he's
grass.
trying to make your life
outside,
better.
go play.
Breathe
Touch
real air.
grass. You picture an old man saying that to you? Go touch grass.
Yeah, Mr. Dimples saying, "Go do
Yeah.
it."
Yeah,
It
we
feels
do.
like-
We already decided that.
It seems like
does
it would
that.
be more of an older person saying to say, like, go touch grass.
No, that's get off my lawn.
Get off
Yeah,
my lawn.
exactly. Yeah, he doesn't want you anywhere
He
near his
doesn't want
grass.
you touching his
Don't
grass.
touch
Very
my
different
grass.
area.
Get off my
Get
grass.
off my lawn. Go touch grass.
Yeah,
Go
Why don't you
back
go
on
touch
your
grass?
Yeah. I don't know.
Fuck out of here, huh?
exactly.
That's almost like get the fuck out of here.
This kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Go touch grass.
Maybe we'll
Yeah,
start.
yeah,
That's why
Maybe
I
we'll
like to put an
start.
insult.
Maybe we'll start
It
using
is
that
an
on the
insult.
show.
It is. Hey, why don't you go touch grass?
Yeah.
What?
You should
Touch
end every
grass.
episode like that. We gotta go
Ah,
touch
don't
grass.
have- yeah, touch grass. We'll
Touch
incorporate
grass,
that. now.
bassholes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, that's a good asshole story. The silverware. I
Hey,
think.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty. Because like
'Cause I
that
think
must have
someone
cost
lost
them.
their
I don't know how
job.
much silverware is, but
Yeah.
if it was a lot of it,
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
was a
that's-
lot.
You know, they gotta
I'm
re-
sure
they re-
someone lost their job.
I
And
would
you-
love that.
They
it's
probably
like,
blame the dishwasher.
Exactly.
Ah.
Some guy named Enrico was
Where
like,
are the
I
clean-
don't know where
I cleaned them. I put them
Who
there.
closed last night?
I cleaned them. I put them there.
And you know those? Did you guys ever have Bevcon? Do you know what that
No,
is?
I don't know what that is.
You know what that is? It's they fill a. This is a worst asshole story. It's quick. They fill the bottles. They measure. It's a company that measures the alcohol bottles to see if anything was stolen.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because
yeah.
bartenders, you know.
They put the yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
at the end of the night, sometimes because they trusted me to close, we'd be ripping shots and I'd fill them with water.
Oh,
so when
watered
they
down.
yeah.
Oh my
So when
God.
they measured them, I was like, it's all good.
I
But
worked
then the
at a
people
bar-
drinking would just get watered down drinks.
They'd be like, "This is."
Yeah, but you're
Yeah.
saving lives. And be like, I got
Yeah.
the best
I'm a
tolerance.
hero. You're a hero. You're a hero.
Thank you.
I'll be honest. There's some bars I've gone to where like I've asked for like a tequila soda or something,
Yeah.
and like I drink it, and I'm like, I don't think there's anything in
Yeah.
Where there's like
Yeah.
2 drops or whatever.
Yeah.
I
And
worked
like-
at a bar in college that the owners did that so that their alcohol would go longer.
Yeah.
They didn't have to buy more.
Well,
Yeah.
I try to watch the bartender like pour it
Yeah.
now, or I'll just get a shot of tequila and
Totally.
a club soda, and
Yeah.
I'll be like, all
I'll
right,
do
at least I know I'm
myself.
getting a full glass of tequila,
Yeah.
and then I'll just pour it into the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You really go out of your way to do that?
I've done that a couple because like I've ordered drinks. I had 2 drinks at a bar once, and I didn't feel a buzz at all. And
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, if I have 2, and I know like I probably have like a little bit buzz, you know. And
Yeah.
then like I didn't have anything, and I was able to drive and everything. I was like, yeah, I got ripped
And I
off.
could
Yeah.
drive. This sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
coherent and I was
And I
like,
hated it.
I was
I just
alert.
know.
bar
I just know.
ever.
It's like
Worst.
I'm a
yeah.
fan.
One
I'm a
star.
You get a tequila. I'm a fan of the pouring and the soda at the same
Same,
time.
me too.
I do that.
Yeah, me-
right?
I used
but
to do it
like
too.
some people do like the. And
I
then,
hate
and then
that.
I'm like, I don't think you're giving me a full shot doing that. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Just
same.
do it even because then it's like evens out, times out, and it's
Yeah.
you know what you're getting.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't want to get ripped off.
Give me my booze.
Give me my booze. Yeah,
Seriously.
exactly. I've been trying to lay off the booze though a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Are you?
Yeah, a little bit.
How much,
I mean,
like-
well, I had 3 last night. But.
That's not too bad. 3's not a ton. What was it? Mixed drinks or was it beer?
trying to lay
no,
off
I
the
did. I had tequila pineapple.
I love
you're
when
fine.
people
I love
do
tequila
that when they're like, "Yeah, I'm starting to like not really drink." It's like, "What'd you do last night?" I
3.
had a lot of drinks.
I'm not drinking, but this morning, I had a few.
I know. Exactly.
Hair of the dog.
But that might be. I drank. I had a beer.
That's a true
I had a glass of.
alcoholic.
I had a
Yeah,
glass of
yeah.
wine Saturday and a beer, and that was it. And then yesterday.
Our buddy that drinks a lot, he will like say, "We're like, yeah." He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna stop drinking." And like, "What'd you do last night?" "Yeah, I got shit faced." I'm like,
Yeah.
Oh, he was,
I'm like, but now I'm gonna quit drinking. I'm
They
like, what are you
overserved
doing
me.
right now? I'm having a beer. I'm like, what are you talking
Right.
about?
He's
Why
like,
do
it's
you
just a
stop
beer.
talking? Yeah,
It's
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 just a
basically
beer,
water.
yeah,
It's basically
yeah.
water.
Yeah.
I'm not drinking anymore, and then I have a beer.
I
Yeah.
just start laughing because, well, it's a very sad situation. But I'm
Yeah.
I'm
Right,
like, dude,
right.
like, come on, you sound like an idiot. Like,
Yeah.
what are you?
No.
What, like,
Some people
It's
just
hard
can't
to stop.
Was
Yeah.
it hard for you to stop? Did you do cold turkey or
yeah, I
did
had
you go through
seizures
AA?
when I stopped.
Okay, that's
That's
well,
how
yeah, that'll make
that's
sense
heavy.
to stop.
yeah.
I was drinking at the end. It's progressive all day, every
Did you have the
day.
handshakes?
I hallucinated and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Oh,
like,
wow.
because I stopped and the last drink I had was like Lillet, this liqueur, and because I knew I was like dying essentially. It was really, really bad. 'Cause
Yeah.
I have OCD and anxiety, and that's ultimately why I drank. Then you're partying, you're in the scene, forget about it.
Right.
I'm Irish, whatever. And then
Let's not blame it on your ethnicity. Go ahead.
I'm a redhead.
Yeah, Irish redhead. Yeah, yeah.
I'm a redhead. I was
Doesn't help.
born to do
yeah,
this.
yeah, the boys.
That was our crest. Our family
It
crest
It's
was
our-
get drunk or die.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. No, but when I stopped, I felt like bugs were crawling. It was hell. Bugs were crawling all over me. I was hallucinating. I didn't
Yeah.
sleep for like 3 days, and I was seeing like green antelopes on the walls, and then I had 2 grand mal seizures, and I woke up in the hospital. I didn't have memory for like an hour.
Wow.
So that was intense. Yeah.
Yeah. And after that, done 6 years. That was
That's great.
June 24th, 2018. Now I'm here.
Now you're
And
here.
I'm not tempted. I don't
did
miss
you
it
have
at all.
Did you have
Yeah.
the seizures because you weren't drinking?
Yeah, which is funny in
'Cause you were-
itself.
you were
Because if I
drink-
would have kept
But
going,
you were
I'd be fine.
you're drinking
Yeah.
every day, pretty much.
Oh God,
Yeah.
Every day.
Every
yeah.
day.
Heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What point were you like, I need to stop?
I knew I did the whole time, basically near the end. I knew I needed to. I just didn't know how.
Right.
Because it's like you'd feel sick and then you drink a little to make it feel better. And then I just was like, I can't. I was like, I don't
Was
care
it-
if I die. I'm just gonna stop. And then
Yeah.
I had the seizures, and then I was like, I'm never drinking again.
Friends that were drinking with you and stuff like that, like that's a big influence. Maybe I don't know
Yeah.
if that was for you. Like,
Oh,
as far
God,
as
yeah.
like, did you go through like AA, any of that kind of stuff?
I didn't start going to AA until I moved out here. And even then I only go to 1 or 2 meetings. I just
Right.
did it all on my own. I cut everybody out.
Yeah.
I went back
You
to
change your
school.
lifestyle.
Did you
start
change
posting
friends?
about like sober curious and the pictures of yourself like in a bikini and saying like,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
like, no? Did you do that?
Me too.
Did you do that?
Hell
no.
no,
Okay,
dude.
good,
Hell
good.
no.
She
'cause-
she took care of
no,
herself.
no,
Yeah,
we know someone that did that.
Oh no, I was really quiet about it until, but I'm really open about it because people
Yeah.
suffer and they don't talk about it, and I'm cool.
Right.
Right.
No, I
don't
just hate
care.
when people throw it in your face.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Look how
enough
good I am.
already.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we get it.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't care who drinks when people are around me. I hate
Everyone's
when they're like,
journey
"Can I
is their own to
Yeah.
figure out how they want to cope
Yeah.
with it and cure themselves of it. So
Totally.
But you do
whatever
have to
works.
cut out like so many people. That's like you
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
on the steps.
That was
'cause
really
it's-
scary, lonely. but then I figured it out and I moved here and it all worked out.
That's great. Good for you. That's
Thanks,
awesome.
guys. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
No more drinking. That's it. No more drinking.
You bust out some tequila right now. You're like,
Let's do this.
is it considered relapsing if
Water.
you stick it in your ass? I don't know.
Yeah, no, if you check it
Nobody
with your
knows.
ass, it's not relapse.
I
No,
said
you're
that in my
right.
set the other night. I got a huge laugh.
Yeah,
I was like, I'm
it's
keeping
funny.
it.
Yeah.
I'm keeping it.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, that's funny. Oh my god.
Is that how you consumed back in the day or no?
I mean, maybe. I had
Yeah.
a funnel.
She
I'm not
didn't know.
sure.
Oh,
She wasn't sure.
Jeez.
She just woke up.
Experimenting before it was cool.
Yeah, nobody knows.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Oh man. Well, those were great asshole stories.
you.
Yeah, I'm sure you have a lot more.
Oh, yeah.
But you might want to save those for the
yeah.
live
Sure.
show. Possibly.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh man, I think I do love the you pouring all the beers down your throat.
it was
though.
so fun.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I
Amazing.
could just imagine the
I would
bar
love.
all
I would love.
cheering,
I would love to
everybody's
see
on
someone
board.
do that.
I don't know how I
It's like
can.
a party trick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were
Yeah.
people there to see it though?
Oh, yeah. It was
Oh,
busy.
people did
Yeah,
see
she
it.
did. She did it every hour.
Yeah.
It was like,
They put a quarter. They gave me a quarter. I
it was
did
like
it.
the fountain at the
Oh,
Bellagio.
man.
you know?
Someone was just like, I dare you. You're like, all right.
Yeah,
That's enough for
I was like a
me.
wind-up toy
Yeah.
monkey. It was insane.
You'd ring
Actually,
a-
that
you'd
just
ring a
sounds
bell
really
and you'd come out and do
disgusting. Going from like Guinness to Stella
Oh,
to like
man.
Bigelow,
God,
Budweiser.
yeah. It's brutal.
It's like drinking the bar mat. Almost.
Oh, yeah.
It is. It
The
is.
juice.
That shot,
Yeah.
the dirty shot. You get
Oh, hell.
some. Yeah, man. You come in one day, we'll give you that
Ah,
shot.
fuck no.
Get like the
Fuck
cranberry
no.
juice.
That
That's
sounds
when you're their favorite.
How
Yeah.
much? How much would you have to be paid to drink that bar mat shot?
He's like $10.
Yeah, Rob might do it for $10.
Like, how much is gas right now?
Maybe
35.
McDonald's. No, yeah.
McDonald's?
Yeah, McDonald's. Maybe if you do like. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
That's it.
He's like, one Big Mac.
The Big Mac deal.
Yeah.
$500.
$500.
Yeah, I'll do it for 500. You got 500?
I mean, I do, but no.
Let's do it. We'll record it
I
for
don't
the
have.
show.
I don't have a bar mat.
I'll be $500 richer, and
Next
then
time.
I have to collect. No, it has to be the alcohol from the improv's bar
yeah,
mat.
that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it
With
for
the-
500.
On like a slow night, that wouldn't be that bad, right?
It's got to be a
I feel like-
full shot glass.
Oh,
though.
yeah.
We got to collect enough to.
With everything mixed in.
Not a double,
The Red
just a-
Bull, all that stuff.
Yeah, perfect.
500's a lot for that.
Oh, now it's too much.
Well,
Come on.
we film it on the podcast.
How
Maybe
about
it'll
you,
be
Jay? Well, how come you're only asking me? I'm not
You're
even
the
the
one who
guest.
looks like you would do it.
Oh, really? You wouldn't do it at
Well,
all?
Christy's not
For
going to do it,
$500?
obviously. Jessica, I don't know.
$500? I honestly would probably do it for a lot less.
Okay,
See?
thank you.
All right, there we go. We have
Thank you.
Jessica.
Yeah, thank
If
you.
I was still drunk, I'd do it for
100
free.
$100.
For a good time and
We'll
like
do it
an
for 100.
Instagram
I'll
photo,
pay
I'd be
you,
like,
and
yeah.
Yeah, I'd be like, let's do it.
I'll pay you $10.
Rob and
Yeah.
I have been talking. We want to do some kind of stunts on the show, right?
Yeah, we want to do something. I don't know. Maybe like a weight loss challenge, maybe, or
Those are fun.
right.
People love watching the progression.
Yeah,
they
we
get
can do
huge
that.
views.
or the failures. Yeah.
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 Touch
What if they get
grass,
fatter?
My
Yeah.
favorite are when people are like day 1, day 2, and day 3,
Yeah.
they're like eating cake.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
What
that's-
else did I do? I do a week and I'm like hardcore, and
That's
then all
pretty
of a
much
sudden,
what would happen on the show. I feel
Yeah.
like. It'd be like, all right.
And then
Yeah.
We've gone
we
how
have
many
to
podcasts
videotape-
without drinking? Oh man.
We have to
You're like, oh.
videotape ourselves eating the bad shit, and whenever we eat the bad stuff.
Like,
then
I
we-
fucked up.
and we-
Yeah. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll air it and be like, "Fucking what a
or
fucking
we don't
shame."
and we put the food out on the tables while we're recording
Yeah.
and see who
Oh,
like
I would eat it. I don't
see
care.
who caves first. Like
You should.
like
you-
fries.
you had to give up like sugar for the month or something like that.
What do you guys eat like now? Are you guys pretty healthy or?
I've been trying to be.
Rob's
healthy.
very healthy.
No,
Rob's vegan.
Fuck no.
Aren't you vegan?
No,
Or you-
no,
I
my
am,
girl's
basically.
vegan.
his girl's vegan,
My
which,
girl's
which makes
vegan.
him a vegan.
Yeah,
pretty
well,
much.
not really makes me a vegan, but
Yeah.
He cheats. He
You're
comes
a
over here.
vegan or
He comes
no?
over here and wants a steak.
He's like, we need
oh
ribs,
no! Whenever
pork,
I'm out and about on
everything.
my own, I order steak on top of meat on top of like,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
I don't know. What I mean, I don't know. I eat salads occasionally. I try to do that. I try not to eat at the Improv anymore, which is always a fucking because it's like it's
hard.
They're,
Yeah.
they're like, here's the food, and it's
Yeah.
like fucking.
Yeah, when you're
hamburger and
performing
fries.
a lot, or you're just working at a
Right.
place like
Yeah.
that, that's all the
So
food
easy.
you have.
You
It's
gotta,
Oh,
like
yeah.
you gotta eat.
chicken wings. It's
Yeah.
always shit fucking food.
Always fries.
You have
wings.
to eat before you go in.
Yeah.
It's almost
Yeah.
like if you don't eat, then you're fucked because it's like, oh,
Totally.
you didn't eat, then you're hungry. Then they're like, oh, here's chicken fingers. It's
Right.
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, so
It's
you gotta eat before you go.
Yeah.
Or order something to have it delivered.
Are you trying to find the healthiest thing on the menu?
They have
It's like-
salad. There's salad.
See, they have that
Salad.
Caesar
Do they have
salad.
Caesar salad.
I
Yeah.
didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I always get the quesadillas or the chicken wings.
Yeah, they're not good. For you.
Hey,
For you.
wow! Don't be saying.
They're not good for you.
Beep it out.
No, they're not good for you. I mean, they're good, but they're not good for you.
You can take
Well,
shots
none
all
of
night,
it's
but
good
don't
for you.
badmouth
The
our
salad's
food.
good for you without the dressing.
I don't think so.
And the
Without
cooking.
the dressing, gross.
Well,
I hate
that's
when
what
they
you
say
eat.
that.
Kale,
Like,
you gotta eat kale.
Who the fuck eats that? dude?
Kale.
Like the salad's only 500 calories, but with dressing 1,300.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like what?
Then
How to
what's
make
the
that
point?
jump?
You know what you
Yeah.
need? You just need a little oil and vinegar.
Yeah, olive
That's
oil
all
and
you need.
vinegar. That's what I do.
I think
That's what they do
okay.
in like Europe and like
We should do a
Spain.
weigh-in. We're
Yeah.
gonna do a weigh-in. That's what we're
I
gonna
have,
do.
I have a scale over there.
You should do it.
Yeah,
Should we
we're
do-
gonna
I'll bring
do
out
a
the scale.
weigh-in.
I'll bring out the scale before everyone sits down. And we
Yeah.
weigh ourselves before you come into the studio.
Yeah, naked.
It's like
Yeah, like on the shows. What's
What?
the Biggest
We'll-
Loser?
We'll,
Wearing
blur-
spandex.
we'll blur it out.
No, we're tiny whiteys. How about that?
The whole show?
No.
Why? What?
I love that you two are so like excited about this
I'm
little
not.
tiny whitey.
He is. Look at
Your
him.
little
gotta go-
eyes are both lighting
I'd have to
up.
go
Yeah.
buy tidy whities first.
Do
I
it.
just think it'd be
before
funny.
this
Yeah, like
Rob's
I
like,
thought-
I'll let you
Really?
borrow some. He
Yeah,
goes,
he's like,
dude.
I got a couple
we
bits.
could
Guys have an
wear.
extra room?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, exactly. We can both fit in the same underwear.
Christ.
Cute, adorable.
Oh man.
I love how like red he gets.
Red? I'm just hot.
yeah. You're on Jesus Christ. I'm just not gonna stop talking.
I would do the Wade thing, but I don't know why we have to sit here in tidy whities.
You say that now.
You're gonna sit here in
First, like,
tidy
you
whities.
tell
You're
us
the one that you're the one that
I
was.
say if we do the weigh-in.
Oh, I was like, you're the
According
one
to
that was
the
talking about like how you like.
Yeah, the algorithm would like
They
this.
love
all
tidy
right.
whities.
You just said
okay?
it right now.
Yeah.
You were the one that was talking like last week where you're like, I keep my shirt and socks on during sex.
Yeah, I
Oh, socks
And now you're gonna-
weirds
and now
me
you're gonna
out.
sit
I
here in your
can't,
tidy
ew.
whities.
This shirt I can do. Socks.
do. I
Socks?
sneeze if I
Oh
take off
my-
my socks.
Yeah.
What do you want? Yeah, what do you want me to do?
Take
It's
them off.
comfortable.
Exactly.
Even in the summer.
Even in the summer.
He's like,
yeah.
especially in the summer.
I
That's
sneeze.
preferred,
I
honestly.
sneeze.
That's
What do
just
you want me to
weird.
do? It is weird. It's,
So when you go to like the
I thought
beach or a
Jessica was like
pool,
grabbing me. I'm like, what the hell, Jessica? I'm like, what
puppy.
is
She was
it?
what?
I'm like,
a
sorry, you're
dog.
coming on to me in the air.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wait, so when you're at a pool or like a beach, you're just sneezing the entire time?
No, I take off my socks.
Okay, so
It's okay if you don't.
I'm
I'm at the beach
support
with my
you.
socks.
I could see you doing
No, I
that.
would not be doing that. I
That'd be
wear
funny as hell.
sandals. I wear sandals. I don't care. I don't care what my feet look like. I'm saying at night when I'm sleeping, I usually wear socks.
Socks.
If it's really hot, I don't wear socks. But yes, I usually do. I don't know why I sneeze. It's weird. My sneezes are horrific.
Maybe we
too.
can
They're
we
very
can
powerful.
study do a sleep study. where,
Yeah.
like,
That's part of the show. I don't care. I'll do it for the show. Let's get listeners.
we'll film you like sleeping with socks on.
Yeah,
and
my
out.
tiny whities.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can film me.
We'll weigh you.
I'll come over and be like, Jill, don't mind me. I'm gonna stay here the whole night and just film Rob.
Yeah.
I'll be awake the whole night. We're documenting his sleeping.
Let's see how many times he sneezes.
He's got the sleep apnea machine on.
I don't have it.
Not
maybe,
yet.
Sneezing
maybe
and
that'll be our sponsor.
I'll be in
sleep
the
apnea.
corner, pay no
Saying.
attention to me.
Yeah.
Let's do it, Doug. I'm
Just a
telling
little
you.
camcorder. and
We're trying to think of things. Maybe we got to think something with Jessica too.
Yeah,
Oh, we can invite Christy too.
I'm
but I'm just saying.
coming.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, we
Yeah.
can't do a weight
Coming
loss.
either
Yeah,
way,
no,
yeah.
no, you don't have to wear tidy whities. We can do something where we don't have to like get stripped down, but like I don't know, just like a contest of some sort, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
We'll do a contest. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll figure one out.
Like master of their domain. I don't know.
That's
I know Seinfeld. I know.
been done already.
It's been done.
All right. Well, let's. Any news you want to talk about? Let's see. O.J. Simpson. Let's talk about
Oh
O.J.
man.
Oh, God.
So this is
Juice.
our first episode back because I was in Alaska. And,
Oh, that's right. You were.
Yeah,
Alaska.
yeah, that was good by the way. That
Oh,
was
Did
but
you see
did
the
you
Northern
ca-
Lights?
what?
Did you see the Northern Lights?
I saw a little bit, but it was very cloudy. It was like hard to see them.
Did you
looked
get
fun.
any Eskimo pie?
No, we were. Actually,
You know
So
what I
close
mean?
to-
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
No,
You catch my drift?
You catch it.
there was none of that
Like
up
very
there.
subtle drift.
There was none of that up there. There was a strip.
No Eskimo pie.
There was a strip
That's
club
what's
up
true.
there though.
Ooh.
There was,
One.
and you saw Eskimo pie.
I didn't go to the strip club.
You did. You lied.
No.
You're on air right now, and you just lied. No, you said you went to the strip club. Now you're
No,
looking around.
I walked by it
You-
in the day.
what? Would you put your head inside? I don't like this place.
It was closed. It was called the Great Alaskan Bush Company.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Funny name.
That's
and you
really
didn't
funny.
go.
No, I didn't go. I was doing the comedy stuff.
I know,
all
but what
night.
did you do up there? Did you?
We did the show. We did the
Tell us
Basshole
more.
show.
Yeah,
So we did
yeah.
the
Oh, yeah,
Basshole
how'd that
show.
go?
It was
Good?
great. It was great. The
Good.
crowd was awesome. Really energetic. They loved the concept of the show.
They were telling them to stop saying Eskimo.
Well, not during our show, but there was. I guess there were some comedians up there during the festival that were saying the E word, the Eskimo word. And that's
The E
considered.
word. Oh, really?
That's considered a racist slur up there, I guess.
Whoa,
Interesting.
So they were saying like Esca-ho and I don't know, stuff like that. I don't know.
Escabro.
So they had to they
Escabro.
sent out an email saying, "Hey,
No
Stop
more
talking about
Eskimo
the
talk.
natives.
please don't
Yeah.
do that. Please do better material."
Please, God,
or whatever.
stop.
Please use Nanook.
Yeah.
Nanook of the North.
Yeah, exactly. So
Did you say igloo?
Igloo, please.
I didn't say igloo, but no, they didn't say anything about igloo, but I guess Eskimo was a no. Yeah. But yeah, it was fun. It was an awesome place to visit, and the show went well.
Good.
And, everyone was very nice up there, and it snowed twice, which was cool. Saw some cool.
What kind of
husky
cool food did you have? Any like
I had
special?
seafood. I had king crab and some salmon.
Did you film yourself doing it for the show?
film myself eating it?
Yeah.
No, I took some photos.
I saw some. It looked good.
Come on,
Pictures.
man. You should have brought it.
Come
were
on,
talking.
man.
Eating
We
a
could've
crab
talked-
leg?
Yeah, crab leg.
ate-
Let's see how big it was.
Oh, I ate reindeer. I ate some
Oh, did
reindeer.
you? What
Could have been the
was
Adam
it good?
Richmond of Alaska.
Yeah, it was very, just gamey. It was kind of, I didn't even know a reindeer was a real thing.
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
the difference between a reindeer and a deer?
Right?
Reindeer is Christmas. No, I don't know.
It's when they're born. It's when they're born. If
I
they're
don't
born in
know. What
winter,
is-
they're
None of
reindeer.
us know. We're
Rudolph.
like, ah.
No,
It's like their astrological sign. I'm a reindeer.
wait, what is the difference? You don't know?
They have the giant antlers. Like they're literally
Yeah,
the ones that
they're
are
the
in
ones
like
with
the
the-
Santa
Oh, so
Claus.
it was
movies.
a male deer that you had.
That I don't know. I don't know.
Wait,
Because
Aren't
if it
those
had
loose?
antlers, don't they have?
I don't know if I don't
know.
know the thing I ate. I don't know.
You
if it had
learn
antlers.
nothing.
They don't bring it out and be like, "Would you like this one?" We're gonna cut a
Yeah,
piece
yeah,
off
yeah.
of this one.
A little picture.
Yeah, you're like, I'm very specific.
I'm like,
That'd be
it to have
the
a
worst
name.
place. Like
Here's
a
a
little
picture of
deer.
what you're
Yeah,
gonna
picture. Which deer would you like to
Yeah,
eat?
yeah.
Like they're just
Yeah.
staring
they
at you.
bring it
This
in.
one
and
was
you,
single.
they
This one
bring
had
it in. You
family,
pet it,
so-
and then they go and kill it. I don't know.
Oh
That's
no,
horrible.
that sounds awful.
It's horrible. I know.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
know.
I thought with the antlers made them moose. Is that not
Moose.
moose?
Mises.
No,
Moose?
moose.
No, there was
the plural for
We're
moose.
all, we're all
is
very
Mises.
I will say
intelligent. is
the
what I'm
one
getting.
the one thing that was cool is like I went to a happy hour at the bar downtown Anchorage, and I came out and there was a moose walking across like the
Was he
main
drunk?
street. I don't know, but it was like 6 o'clock, and it was like just walking across the street. And
It was
I
like Northern Exposure. And
Yeah.
I told you should have recorded it and put the Northern Exposure theme song. You guys don't know the show anyways, but still, it's a show that was based in Alaska.
oh, okay.
Yeah, anyways.
You're like, sure.
I could have said anything and we'd be like, Adam,
yeah.
let's
Yeah.
The cool
Knowledge.
The cool thing there is that the sun didn't set till like almost 9:15.
Oh,
at
shit,
night.
that's
So I
cool.
kind of like that. That was
Like the
kinda cool.
longest days, right?
What
Yeah.
time did the show start? There was still daylight when your show started?
There were, yeah.
Interesting.
Shows would start at 7 and then 9 or whatever, and yeah, it was almost daylight still, so that was kind of weird. But
Were
yeah.
there anything similar from LA to Alaska? Like the people there, like did they do stuff? Was the traffic mooses?
No traffic. It was
Traffic
you
mooses.
could literally get in your car and drive all over the place. It was really nice, actually. I missed that.
But
kind
then
of
your
That's
car
cool.
gets stuck.
It got stuck when I was going up to the Alaskan sled dog.
See, I know more about his trip than
Yeah,
I'm sharing more. Like, it's like,
Well, because
You're
I
one
was
of
so
those
thrilled.
Ron stalks me on Instagram.
Yeah,
He's got
yeah.
nothing
I
else.
Stalks you?
He's got nothing else to do. His life.
I
You sound like
remember
my
shit.
mom. My
He
mom's
called
like,
me 3 times up there, and I didn't answer.
Should have blocked him.
Yeah.
I tried to.
Hey, I'm remembering the stories. That's all. Like you went there, you spent money to go there to bring the
did.
show.
Yeah,
it'd
it was
be- It'd
good.
be
It
like
was
stuff
good.
that you should share on the show.
No, I won't. We're gonna have the recording from the show available next week.
Oh, that's cool.
On the Spotify and everything.
There you go.
So that'll be fun. Yeah, and everyone did great. All the comics did great. Greg Benevent, LA comedian.
I know him.
He won
He's funny.
Basshole. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I've known him for a long time.
He's cool. I like him.
It was his first time doing the show up in Alaska. He won the Basshole of the night, and we had some 2 great judges from What's Up Alaska podcast. They were great. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun to do it outside of here.
Yeah.
It was a nice test to be like, all right, let's see how this works outside of LA. You know.
Right, yeah.
So I was happy with the result.
Good.
So yeah.
Good.
Anyway.
What language did they speak out there?
Did you see Russia?
Yeah, I drove past Sarah Palin's house. actually.
Oh yeah.
You cannot see Russia from her house. She lied.
That's
She
funny.
lied like a true
She
Republican.
lied?
Like a true Republican, she lied.
Yeah, she lied.
Shocker.
Speaking of
believe it.
Republicans,
No,
Trump's
I thought we were
case,
still talking about OJ.
Oh, OJ, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Right,
OJ. Oh my god.
Yeah, OJ's dead.
He's gone. Yeah, so he's dead.
Happened last week. This is our first time
He's a
talking about it.
goner.
He's a goner.
Dead as a doornail.
Dead.
All the jokes came out too that were just jokes that I was like, should I write this?
know.
And then it just,
No.
and then, but it was like notable comics were doing them too. Like,
I know, but
like
like you
Cancer wrote a book.
you do
If
the-
I did it, you
Yeah,
know,
you
like
do
or
it.
whatever. You know,
It's
like-
good for one night only in the clip. And that's it.
So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the fact that he came out like a week prior or 2 weeks, or like during Super Bowl, I guess he came out saying like hospice.
well, here's
Like he
the
made
thing.
a
I
whole
didn't- I
video.
didn't-
He did?
It's- Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a
I
whole
saw that
video of
video.
him saying that he was okay, and he's like hospice. Like you know, how,
was
Allen
sitting down.
Iverson was doing practice. Do you remember
We're
that?
talking about practice?
Yeah,
Practice?
practice. We're talking about practice. He was doing hospice. We're talking about hospice. He said it like three times.
I'll be honest with you.
Like,
I didn't even know he was sick. I woke up and saw that he died. I was like, oh, did someone kill him
That's
or
what I
something?
thought.
I was like, I had no idea he was sick.
Yeah.
Was it
Cancer.
brain cancer, right?
Prostate.
prostate.
That's what always gets the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, get your prostate.
Be
checked.
careful, gentlemen.
Rob. Get your prostate checked.
Whitey baggies. Get it checked.
Yeah, we'll be having. We'll do prostate checks here on the show.
Yeah,
Since
next
it is-
one.
it is
Do you guys remember, since you guys are younger
Get your
than us?
basshole checked, bro.
Exactly. Yeah.
New advertising.
Oh, we
for
should
a
do
doctor
that on the
place.
show.
We should get our
Yeah,
prostate
we get a
exams.
doctor to come here. I'll bend
We should.
over.
We're both we're both around that age. We should probably
No,
get that
let's
Yeah,
do
checked.
you
it.
guys got to do
Let's
it.
do it together.
Yeah.
Hold
We
hands.
should film that.
Oh,
That'd be
yeah.
fun.
Yeah, that would be hilarious.
Romantic.
Yeah, it would be
That's
hilarious.
friendship.
Yeah, we don't want to end up. We don't
And
want
Jessica
to.
could be there.
We don't want to end up like OJ.
I'll be the moral support. All encouraging words.
Thank you. We're gonna need someone to drive us home afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be
Yeah.
loopy.
I'll do it.
Yeah, there you go.
OJ
carpool.
OJ Simpson's going to be cremated.
He was already
His brain won't be studied.
Yeah, they
for
wanted to
CTE.
study his
Why?
brain
Why do they want to study it?
Because
how to kill
they
your
want-
wife.
Yeah,
No,
right. Yeah.
because they want to know if it was because of that.
Yeah.
Is that why he was so off, and that's why he was so fucking crazy? You know,
Right.
crazy. I mean, he was such a different person in front of the spotlight than
Yeah.
he was in real life.
Well,
and
there
it
was
so
his old
crazy.
manager was saying that there was like 9 different OJs
Oh my
that
God.
that he knew over the course of his relationship with him.
I bet.
That's
And that's why
terrifying.
There was an
CTE
interview. There was like thug OJ, where
Oh
like he
my
would like
God.
blend into that group. There was like
He just adapted personality.
yeah, like if he was in like a
Sounds like a serial killer.
Yeah.
like a respected event, he'd be like classy OJ, or whatever, and it's like
Then he was killer OJ.
yeah, he was killing
Yeah.
OJ.
He was in Brentwood.
The number one.
Football
Killer
OJ,
OJ.
yeah.
Weird.
It's like an action figure.
I mean, it is the craziest case. Do you guys remember it all or no?
yeah.
I watched the movie. Did you guys see
I watched
it?
the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which
so-
movie
Freaked
with-
me out.
So wait, how old were you when OJ happened? Were you born yet?
What year was it?
1994?
94.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
94.
I'm
95.
36 now. How old was I? I can't
Maybe
do math.
95, I think.
I must have been
Mid-90s.
Yeah.
Mid 90s.
Six.
Yeah.
I was 6.
6 years
Six
old.
It might have
years
been
old.
8 because I'm 34, so it might
Oh,
have been
yeah.
8.
But what
Yeah,
movie
yeah.
did you see with the
The-
Cuba
Cuba-
Gooding Jr.?
I don't
Jr.?
remember. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the one.
yeah.
You're
Cuba,
talking
yeah,
about-
yeah.
Was that the one on FX?
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
so, yeah.
People versus OJ. Yeah, that was good.
It was
Yeah.
good.
I like that whole series they do. People versus whatever.
Me
Oh,
too.
yeah, 'cause
The
it's
like
good.
Monica Lewinsky one they did. It's
People
so good.
versus Larry Flint.
I haven't seen that one. But yeah, I do like the People versus Larry Flint is a totally different movie. It's a movie, actually. This is like a series. But I do like the fact that they take a lot of the stories, because that's what I liked about it. I remembered all of that. Because I didn't watch the case the entire time because it was boring as fuck.
Yeah.
When they actually showed the case, you thought it was going to be exciting because
Right.
you watch
It's
all
a-
these
it's a normal
courtroom
thing,
dramas and
yeah.
like you want to see somebody say, "I want the truth," But
No.
But-
It wasn't A Few Good Men. That's
it
right.
wasn't. It wasn't that. It was just so boring. But then, you get the highlights every day in the news, and they would
Yeah.
report it. And I think the greatest part was not the greatest part, but the reason why he got off was the gloves.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, remember, and that was
And then-
bullshit.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, exactly, because
If the glove doesn't fit, you must have quit.
If it
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
fit, you must
Johnny
quit.
Carr.
That was insane. The
But
glove
he
thing.
had latex gloves over his already arthritis.
Right. I was like, how is this
fingers.
flying?
And then
So-
weren't
And he
they
didn't
weren't they
even, like,
coaching
try,
him
but
to like how to
Yeah.
bloat his hands?
Yeah,
like, something like that?
yeah.
That
No,
was
they were
the
telling him
craziest thing I've ever
Not to
seen.
take his arthritis pills.
Yeah, yeah.
I think
Oh
the
my
only thing I
God.
remember from the movie was that the guy who started TMZ, that was like the case he
Oh
started
yeah,
on.
that's right.
Oh,
I remember
Harvey?
that.
Yeah, because he was like
Yeah.
interviewing Robert Kardashian and was
Yeah.
like, Rob, how's it going? How's it
Yeah,
going?
yeah, yeah.
And that's like how he started TMZ,
Right,
and that was
right.
his. I was like,
Oh,
that's
really?
cool.
I didn't know
remember that
that.
too.
I didn't
Yeah.
know
I
that.
forgot about
Wow, a little
Yeah.
history right there.
Look at that. Look at that.
You know, Bob Costas said that like I read that he did a joke when he met OJ in jail. And like Bob Costas, he was going to do an interview with him, and he had like his finger was cut or whatever. And then when OJ saw his finger that was cut, he's like, "You did it." And then like it was just like an awkward moment between the two of them. Like,
Well, that's what I mean. There's like there was an interview with
He's
his
trying to
old,
make
with
a
his old
joke about
manager,
his-
and I guess this guy, the manager, released all these like OJ tapes that he has over the years of knowing him.
Yeah.
And like there was some song that was released where like it's talking about OJ killing his wife or something like that, and like he's playing the song for OJ, and OJ's like beating her out, dancing, like bobbing his head, and then like when that verse came out, he was like it was like his reaction was like crazy.
Wait, could
Like,
you do that
psycho
again?
shit.
For
it was
the
like
camera?
it was like
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah,
good.
could you?
You have to pay to watch the video. You have to go on this guy's
you have to
website.
pay for
or
it?
else I would have got
man.
it. No, you got to subscribe to. That's how he makes a living now.
I'm gonna try to get that video, and I'm gonna compare it with you doing that side by side.
Yeah.
Nordberg.
I wish on his deathbed he would have been like, I did it.
Me
You know,
too.
you know, like
He should've.
something.
He probably
Just to, like-
did.
He
They
should have.
They said that he
Why
didn't.
not?
Shock value. That would have been
Yeah.
great. Yeah, he
I
blew
guess
it.
the.
I wish they would bury him in his Bronco. That'd be
Well, the
kinda
owners of the Bronco are selling the Bronco.
Really?
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
actual one he
The actual
did.
one, Al Cowling's
They
former
bought it,
Bronco.
and then it's in a museum right now.
They want at least 1.5 million for it.
Oh
They're saying.
shit.
Yeah.
0.5.
What was the whole point of him like doing that slow speed chase? Like
Well, he didn't know what to do, and he lost
He
his
didn't know
mind.
what to
He
do.
knew he was gonna like get. He knew that they were coming for him,
I
so he
remember
was
that in
trying
the
to
movie.
escape.
yeah.
Yeah.
So he was just trying to escape. That was it. Like he didn't have anything planned out, and then
He had a
that's why
gun. He had a gun in the
Yeah,
back.
his gun. He said he was gonna kill
Yeah,
himself.
that's right. That's right.
But then like AJ Collins was in the car with him, and he's
Mm-hmm.
the one that convinced him not to, I guess, not to kill himself, and that he had a lot to live for. But at that point, everyone knew he was guilty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
I mean,
he
it
wouldn't
was
just-
so fucking obvious, and it's so weird to this day how some people still think that he's not guilty.
I know, it's so
or
stupid.
they say, like the people that come out and say, like, oh, it's for all the years that we were persecuted. Finally, we let a black man off. You know, so like it's just very different takes. And
I
So
wonder.
were they divorced and he was just mad she had a new boyfriend, or was
Well,
she cheating?
I don't know.
she
I
was
don't
no,
remember.
no,
No, they were divorced.
They
Yeah.
were divorced,
Yeah.
but he just didn't want her to be with anybody
Right.
else.
Psycho
And he was, and there's
shit,
already
literally.
like video footage, and then there was also like recordings of him, like he
He was
used to
very
beat her
jealous.
up.
Yeah.
Back in the days,
Abusive,
and she was
yeah.
scared of him, and she would always say that she thought like he was going to kill her,
Yeah, and he did.
and he ended up killing her, and like
Yeah.
he literally beheaded them, and I mean it was such a
Jesus.
gruesome
I
murder.
used to. It was weird. I used to.
He cut their heads
for
off.
years.
Oh
I
my
had
God.
for years. I had dog clients that lived 3 doors down from where the condo, the Bundy Drive condo.
Oh,
was,
you really?
Yeah,
where they killed them, and I would walk past every other day with those dogs.
I didn't
Past
realize
the,
they
murder
got
site.
decapitated.
Yeah.
Me either. I
Yeah,
didn't know their
he-
heads.
yeah,
got
no.
I
cut
just
off.
thought it was just like stabbing.
Me too. Me too.
no,
No,
he
it was-
he
it was
like
bad.
slit their throats and pretty much that. Just like I mean, he was a strong guy. He wasn't weak. I mean, he was still doing movies. He was in a movie.
Yeah.
He was in a
Naked
TV
Gun.
show called Navy SEAL or whatever that was about to air at that time that he was actually shooting before. But he said like he had bad arthritis, whatever. It's just yeah, that guy was nuts.
Yeah.
Crazy, dude.
Who do you think's gonna buy this Bronco? You think it's gonna sell for 1.5
Some
million?
psycho.
Why? I don't even know why you would want to own it.
If you
That-
buy it, do
Yeah.
you drive down the freeway and like do like a whole like reenactment?
Right. Yeah.
Every
the
year on
gun.
the
You're like.
anniversary.
Like, what is the point?
Yeah.
Like, do you cruise around with it? What do
you
you
buy
do?
some
What do you do with it?
some of those
Weird.
cop cars that are not
Yeah.
real cop cars, and then just like have them like chase and do a little procession
That's what I
down.
mean. It's
Yeah.
a '93 Bronco, I think, or something.
Some
Yeah.
psychopath is gonna buy it.
Different-
I don't
Sure.
It just
understand
like a
that.
birthday
It should, just,
party.
it should just stay in the crime museum.
Right?
Like, you know?
It should.
They should
yeah.
turn it into a photo booth and take it to
Yeah,
parties.
dude.
for
Or
little
just even
kids.
fucking destroy it, because who really fucking like?
Yeah.
I don't glorify people that do something like even Jeffrey Dahmer on Netflix. That show I couldn't watch it because it's like
It freaked me.
Yeah.
Well, like that crime museum
they're
has
romanticizing
the crime.
Yeah.
Well, but I mean, look at like all the like the most popular shows are these Dateline and murder shows, and
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
that's
everyone
true.
watches that shit. So it's like they're almost encouraging people to keep killing because like they're
That's
they're
true.
creating so much money off of these unsolved mysteries
Snapped,
and like
all those
all this
Like,
shit.
people are like, I learned.
And every like housewife and everyone is obsessed with watching
Yeah.
this shit on like a Friday night, and it's like it's become.
Because it can happen to them, and that's the way they see it.
Yeah.
And they want to see the signs. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, he
How do I
beats
get
me.
on Dateline? That's the hard.
Yeah.
Sign
You
line
know,
abuse.
for Hollywood,
Abuse.
Dateline is the hardest show to get cast on.
cheats on
That's
me.
it.
It's
Or
so
maybe it's
funny.
the easiest. Maybe I don't know if you
Yeah.
really want to be
Let's
on
find
it.
out.
You can figure it out, right?
Well,
Write
yeah.
your
Oh
own
my
part.
It's frightening.
I don't know.
No,
All
but the
right.
Jeffrey Dahmer thing just pisses me off. It's just like, I can't even watch that shit.
Me either. It made me sick.
Well, yeah, exactly. Well, they're all sick. Fuck
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Let's not watch any of that shit.
Seriously.
That should be the contest.
I know, it got awards. Yeah. The
Yeah.
contest is what? We become serial killers?
No, we have to watch all of them. Every single
Everything?
one
Yeah.
of them.
Oh,
See how long they last.
Nah.
John Wayne Gacy.
Oh, I'm scared. They're so crazy.
Oh, it's that guy freaks me out the
Me
most.
too.
That's
Have
the
you
guy
ever
with
heard him
kids.
talk?
The clown. He
No,
had all,
but he was with
he had all the
kids.
kids buried.
Oh,
Who is this? I don't know who
fuck.
this is.
John Wayne
You know who
Gacy.
John Wayne Gacy is?
No.
He was.
Psycho
He had all the
shit.
kids. He had all the kids buried underneath
Love,
his house
maybe,
or whatever,
is
or
the
in the
right word?
basement or whatever.
Ooh, that gave me the chills.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's- you know what's
he
interesting?
he was a guy that was a serial killer, but like he was they're always respected amongst the community.
Oh my
Everyone like
God.
liked him,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, of
he
course.
helped people
He was a
out all
clown.
the time. He was a clown at children's like
He was
whatever.
Like, he was like the real life it.
Yeah, they do that.
Like the
they
real
always
life
do that.
Yeah, exactly. So he would go to the parties, and then later on, like he would have like kids come over, and
He
would-
touched them and
yeah,
then
he'd-
killed them. Yeah.
Yeah, he would rape them and then
Yeah.
have their corpse like down low and bury their like bodies underneath. And
Can't
he
believe
would
people
taunt
are
the
real like
cops.
that.
He
And like
taunted the
and
cops.
like and that property, it's like I always find it interesting. Like you go online and be like, "This is where the house was." And they bulldoze it and everything, but you know like what happened on that plot.
Oh,
of
I
land.
know.
And it's
Fuck
like
that.
it's like what do you
No.
turn that into a parking
Look at my
lot or
arm. Give me the
something.
chills. Look at my arm.
Like,
Oh, it freaks me out
could
so
you?
hard.
Yeah, like just living there.
There's no way that's not whatever's built on there is going to be.
Let's go
haunted.
visit that site.
Oh, let's stay the
Oh
night
my
there.
God, I'd rather die. That
I'll do it.
scares
That's
me
an
so
asshole. We'll
bad.
go visit the site of a former asshole.
Yeah, the biggest asshole. Yeah.
That's a different type of asshole. That's
Yeah,
just
it's like, you know
evil
what? That's
asshole.
our investigative.
journalism.
Yeah.
That's
Take that,
that's our
Dateline.
spin-off.
Yeah,
that's our
Dateline.
road. Yeah,
We
exactly.
become
Covering
reporters.
a case
Yeah.
that happened a long time ago.
We just have a series.
Hey, did you guys hear about John Wayne Gacy?
It's a brand new.
We
case.
just go and talk about it. And we're like, this was one of the biggest assholes that ever
Undiscovered.
existed.
Yeah, undiscovered.
I mean, we could talk about assholes like that. I mean, it's a
Yeah.
more serious side, obviously, but yeah, whatever. I don't know.
I am surprised
visit-
you don't know about John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah, watch
I don't
the-
know, I'm
watch the
into, like,
documentary.
Wait,
that thing's-
where was he based? Like,
Midwest.
That's
somewhere.
funny. Where was
I
he
don't know.
based?
Where was he?
Where did he start?
where did he get his start? Was he?
Yeah, what?
Oh man, I wish I started out there instead of
Right?
LA.
What a lucky
Jeez.
guy.
Oh man, that's not where all the good serial
It's
killers
easy to
start.
make it big in the Midwest. Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, they all
You
they all
know.
gather around their prison cell. Where'd you get your start?
Yeah.
Rhode Island.
That's really funny,
Small
actually.
state. I see. Small time. Yeah. That's horrible.
That's
funny
John
as hell.
Wayne Gacy.
All right. All right. Well, we got to wrap things up. But Kristy, this has been great.
Yeah, thanks. This
Thank
was a lot
you.
of fun.
Thank you for coming in and telling us your Basshole stories.
Yeah.
There were some good ones. And I know
Thank
I know
you
you got
too.
more
He's
that you'll do.
Illinois.
On
Tons.
Illinois. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. But we'll talk more about more serial. We can have a whole serial killer episode, maybe.
That would be great.
What does everyone have going on? Kristy, when's your next show?
I have one. I might be doing Bourbon Room coming up.
Nice.
I have to look at my calendar. I don't even
You
know.
don't know.
right
You just
now.
got back. You're still tired.
Like,
I'm
I'm
out of it.
asleep
She's
right
jet
now.
lagged. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you can catch Kristy Quinn performing all over LA and all over the place. So follow her at Kristy Quinn Comedy on Instagram. Rob, what do you got going on?
Just follow me on Instagram. I got shows. I got 28th. That's not until May something, and then May 4th. I'm doing some gig out somewhere. That's far.
May the
yeah.
4th be with
Great,
you.
great promotion.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't
Some
know. I didn't know we were gonna do
Follow
this.
me. I'll let you know where it is.
I gotta get
Follow me.
somewhere.
You'll see it.
You'll
Robbie
see it.
DaRocha. You know, it's up there. It was
All
up
right.
there. It was not.
All
I'm
right.
doing
Jessica,
things.
what do you got going on?
I have a show in Boyle Heights tomorrow.
Boyle Heights.
Boyle Heights,
Wow,
and
man.
then Saturday at the Ice House.
Oh,
Nice.
cool. Nice.
Nice.
Good for you.
All right. Well, follow everyone's shows.
follow me.
Follow
I got other
Jess.
stuff.
Jess Cause. Jess_Cause.
Yes.
Right.
All right. Basshole is going to be at the Tulsa Looney Bin on Thursday, May 9th with Tom Arnold. And Basshole Stories will be back at the Hollywood Improv Tuesday, May 21st at 9:45 p.m. And then we're going to be doing Basshole Comedy again on Father's Day, June 16th at 7 p.m. And then Basshole will be in Amsterdam in the Netherlands, July 20th at 10 p.m. Get tickets if you're in those areas. If you're in the nether regions of the
If you're not
Netherlands.
in those areas, get tickets anyway.
Yeah, get them anyway.
Just get tickets.
Get them and
Yeah.
give them to your Dutch friends.
Exactly. Yeah.
If you have
Make
them.
a pen pal. Get a listener.
Yeah. All right. But don't forget to follow the show on Instagram and YouTube and all that good stuff. And what was that grass term? What was it?
Touch grass.
Touch grass.
What was that grass?
I couldn't remember.
Touch
Keep
grass.
off the grass. Touch grass.
Touch grass, guys.
Touch
All right.
grass, Basshole.
Go touch grass, motherfuckers.
Remember, don't be a basshole. But if you are, touch grass. That doesn't make any sense. All right. Ciao.
You've been listening to I'm a Basshole with Doug Bass. Follow us on Instagram at Basshole Show. Think you deserve to be on the show? Email us at contact@bassholeshow.com and visit our website at www.bassholeshow.com and get the latest information. Subscribe on Spotify or wherever you get your podcast fix. And don't miss the full videos on YouTube. Remember, don't be a basshole, but if you are, laugh about it. We'll see you next time.